everyone, and welcome back to the Working Class Revolt. And today I want to talk about a lot of rumours going around about the upcoming budget and will the new Labour government rise taxes, especially the ones that they promised in the general election they wouldn't do. First of all, I'd like to talk about comments made by Suella Braverman in The Independent. Suella Braverman claimed that Sir Keir Starmer is attempting to pave the way for huge tax rises at the next budget, with his first keynote speech as Prime Minister set to be delivered on Tuesday. She also argued that the Chancellor's claim that the government inherited £22 billion black hole in the public finances from the previous Tory government is one of the biggest lies in British politics right now. On Tuesday, the Prime Minister is set to warn the British public that things will get worse before they get better. Things are worse than we ever imagined, he will warn, adding, and that is why we have to take action and do things differently. Part of that is being honest with people about the choice we face and how tough this will be. Frankly, things will get worse before we get better. And obviously that is Suella doing a takeoff of what she believes Keir Starmer will say. She was presenting a show on LBC Radio where she answered questions by callers. Mrs Braverman said that Sir Keir's speech, he's going to be declaring how gloomy the situation is, the inheritance as they call it, and that things are going to get worse before they get better. And that is pretty much the sense of what Keir Starmer has said. He has claimed that things are going to get worse before they get better. He has claimed that they have inherited a £22 billion black hole, which they didn't know about, which means they're either lying or they're very, very incompetent, because the Labour government saw the exact same books as the government did before the election. In fact, everyone sees them books so they can put forward a set of promises, a manifesto based on the money that they know be coming in and out. So everybody knows the Labour Party have lied on that. And the question now is this why they lied? Was it to warm us up, to tell us that, things are a lot worse, so when they do put the taxes up at the next budget, they can say, look, we did promise this, but we didn't realise how bad it was. But the interesting thing will be, will Keir Starmer tax the working people? Because that was the claim he made at the general election. I will not tax the working people. And then he claimed, I will not put national insurance up, I will not put VAT up, and I will not put income tax up. Now, it was quite stark to people and obvious that that meant Keir Starmer was planning on putting a lot of other taxes up. And we're not sure who Keir Starmer means exactly by working class people. I think in the end, and I'm paraphrasing here, Keir said something along the lines of, it's people who go out to work to pay the bills. Well, everybody goes out to work to pay the bills. So I'm sure Keir Starmer will be putting taxes up on some form of what we would class as working people. And working people isn't, I do agree in a section, working people isn't a lower class thing. It's not necessarily people who have no money. Working class is normal people who do normal, honest jobs to pay the bills, to put food on the table, to pay for the children's future. That is what I class as working class. So it'll be interesting to see what the Prime Minister puts forward. Now, for what my opinion's worth, I believe that Keir Starmer is going to put up at least one of those taxes in the first budget. He is definitely going to put council tax up, and he'll do that by changing the value of the class of properties and how much the councils must set that by. But be prepared that if the Labour Party put the tax up that we all expect, this was always planned. And once again, a political party, like the Conservatives did in 2010, have come in and they have lied to the working people of this country, and they are only going to support those people that vote for him. And who are they? Well, the old age pensioners left them in drones. We see that they take the money off them, the winter fuel allowance of a few £100, and that saved £1 billion. At the same time, they're spending billions and billions on pay rises for junior doctors and for train drivers. 22% and 15% those two bodies got. and they take £300 off the old age pensioners. So if, to me, this government will tax those people who do not support it, because that's all they care about, you vote to keep their egos going and them in power. And the geographics of the people they think support them are the people that they will look after. Remember, Keir Starmer only has to look after 33% of the people who voted, 23% of the whole electorate, and probably only about 15% of the whole country in order to stay as Prime Minister. I voted, and probably will vote again, the UK Reform Party. If the centre-right don't unite, anything over 28-29% will win him any general election. But please let me know what you think. What do you think of Suella Braverman's comments? What do you think about the upcoming budget? And what do you think as a whole about the honesty and integrity of Keir Starmer and the Labour government? Until next time, goodbye.